All right, hello. Gonna be running on a little higher bit rate this time. So I don't know how well this is gonna work. This is gonna be kind of a bit of an apology. I know most of you know why I didn't stream the last little bit. But for record's sake, I'm just gonna go out and just make sure that it's recorded. I had foot surgery that took me away from being able to record because it just hurt too much. Then I had stuff that I needed to do for official name changes purposes. And then it was a holiday, and it's just kind of been a bit hard to, get to streaming. But losing my thoughts today. Give me a sec. I need tea. Brain. Hello. Okay. It's been hard to get to streaming. At the same time, mentally, I usually make myself be prepared to record. It's just, as you can tell, that's not what happened today, but I needed to get this out, and I needed to make sure that I'm doing these videos so that I can have an active record of everything that's going on. I even had facial hair removal, which I know I remembered last time, but it's become noticeable that I'm noticing that there are actually patches that are not growing back, and that was after one treatment, so I cannot wait for the other 5, and then depending on how that goes, I can potentially get approved for another 5, and that other 5, if required, would completely make my face hair free, which would be the best. But today is a bit of a different stream because I didn't really take as much time as I usually do to prepare for the stream. I'm actually kind of hating the way I look right now, so I'm gonna try and not stare at the giant picture of my face on my recording software right now, which is a challenge because it's kind of making me a bit dysphoric, but I also just kind of wanted to, normally before every stream, I take care to make sure that I am as prepared as possible, shaven, everything, the parts that I don't like, and it's just hard because I'm very clearly not where I want to be, but when making videos, I have to go back, and especially over recordings, I have to go back and see myself, and I see every little flaw. And even though I can make the face cam smaller and harder to see, I can still see the differences, and I can still see all of the little flaws that I dislike. And today is a day where I didn't get to take all of that time to prepare, and I'm seeing a lot of the flaws. I've got the beginnings of a 5 o'clock shadow, and it's easier during the day because I can wear a mask, but when I'm at home, I take it off, and I do my best to avoid reflective surfaces, and that can be anything from the reflection on the side of my PC case to the reflection of the TV to mirrors. It can be anything. Even the microwave is head height, and it can absolutely ruin my day. But I couldn't let that get in the way of these streams. But the interesting thing is, one of the things that I'm going to talk about today, just because I usually try to fill the first 30 minutes, is irrational fears. Because everyone has them. They're not, like, they're not rational, but, like, you can't control them. And it's often not possible to get over them, even though you can do your best to try and mitigate. And I have begun to have an irrational fear of mirrors. I see one or a reflection, and I can be walking in a store, or I can be walking down a hallway at work, and I see a mirror, and it makes me pause, and it makes me want to turn around and walk the other way. And I know it's specifically, weirdly enough, it is specifically an irrational fear of clear mirrors. If there's like a fogged or tinted mirror, it's not there. It's specifically like clear mirrors, because, and specifically clear mirrors while I'm wearing my glasses. If I'm not wearing my glasses at all and I'm like walking past a mirror, I don't care. And so like that's one of the ways that I guess I deal with it is like if I walk around a corner and I see a mirror, the first thing I do is take off my glasses. And I think it might be that, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's that I fear my own reflection, but it's just this crazy thing. Like I know why it's there. It's just, it shouldn't scare me, because like I know I'm going through changes and I know it's not going to always be that way, but it's such a weird thing, because I used to like obsess about how I looked like in a mirror. I used to take ungodly amounts of time staring into a mirror and doing whatever I could to just change things in the weirdest way. And now I can't even, it's a chore to just look into a mirror and do anything, brush your teeth, clean up the eyebrows, everything. Like I can't do it for very long. And so it's like I've gotten to be efficient, but it's just so, I guess, weird to me. I've never had that issue before. And it seems like it's come out of nowhere, because like at the start of this whole thing, it wasn't there. It's like as time has gone on, it's like I've steadily gotten weirdly more dysphoric about my appearance and looking mask, or coming across mask in any way, than I have in the past. And I guess it was just, the coping mechanism was to just deal with it. But yeah, that's kind of been one of the things that have been, I guess, bringing me down recently, is just literally seeing my face. And I honestly like hate the wait between appointments. I want the treatments now. I want it to be done in a single appointment, because I know it's the facial hair, and I hate it so much. But I know it's a slow process, and there are times where I am, like, if I have my glasses off and I look in the mirror, I can catch like a glimpse of myself as I'm just passing by, and I can like, yeah, you know what? That is true. The fear of getting clocked gets worse. And it's funny because like dressing more femme feels so great, but then the fear of getting clocked dressing more femme gets worse. It's like, make it stop. Like, I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to have this nagging feeling that like someone's gonna be like, they don't even have to say anything. It's just a squinting of the eyes. Like, it's weird, but it's like, in some respects, it's a fear of being seen, I guess, but not seen as the way that I feel, just seen the way that I was. And I hate it. I hate it so much. It's one of the weirdest things. Oh, so being clocked is being recognized as transgender. Like, it's going out in public wearing femme clothes and someone being transphobic and pointing at you or looking at you and being like, I mean, for us trans femmes, it's, that's a man. For trans masks, it's looking at them and going, that's a woman. And it's wrong, but it's that transphobia, that identification of something that you're not. Yeah. I have to be careful and allow those. It weirdly enough, the chat isn't isn't updating quite as fast, so I'm going to be using potentially the stream on oh, brain, come on. I'm going to be using the stream on YouTube. I would ideally like to pop it out. Yeah, live chat. There we go. Pop out chat. Fantastic. Can I close this window now? And can I still bring that back? Awesome, I can. That is beautiful. And I can bring that down to here. That is beautiful. But yeah, it's being clocked is being recognized that you're transgender, and often, like, it's not a bad thing to be recognized as trans. It's just when people do, there is the fear that the people that recognize are going to be transphobic. Yeah. And I guess that's like the big thing behind being clocked, and I guess that's one of those major fears. Like, I don't mind potentially wearing, I mean, like, I don't have one, but I wouldn't mind wearing a trans flag pin or a pronoun pin. I don't have a problem with that. The issue is I have a problem with being clocked in a transphobic way, and that is someone seeing the pin or seeing the flag and making a comment or being very loud about how being very loud about it. Like, it's not anyone's business but mine. And I don't mind letting people know, because I know that there's a lot of people out there who are potentially trans or are recognized that they're trans, or people who are just curious, that have all of the world's best intents. And I don't have a problem with those people approaching me and saying hello and asking questions and being honest about their curiosity. I don't have a problem with that. It's the people out there that will approach with the intent of asking questions or making comments that I don't want. That they're doing it to be harmful. And in essence, even though clocking is basically just the definition of recognizing that you're trans, clocking has a negative connotation in that no trans person wants to be clocked as their assigned gender at birth. For some people, what has been begun to be called, at least in certain circles, as cisgender passing or cis passing. For some people, that doesn't matter. And that's great to those people who don't have that need to appear a certain way, that can just know their gender and not need to follow stereotypical gender norms. Power to you. Like that's amazing, and you're stronger than basically anyone else out there, just for being confidently able to be you. But there are some of us out there who are equally strong in their own measure, but the need to fall into those stereotypical gender norms, or the desire to, it's what makes us feel okay. It's what makes us feel good. Like, for example, I want to look femme. I don't want to look androgynous. I want to be very clearly identified as female. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to be wearing dresses all the time, or that I want to be wearing skirts all the time, or that I want to be wearing makeup constantly, or being stereotypically girly. Like, I have no problem with wearing combat boots, jeans, and a jacket, and just not caring. But I still want to be identified very clearly as female. And I guess clocking for me would just be someone looking at me and even unintentionally saying sir. I hate that. And it has happened to me, to people who know that I am trans, that I am a woman. But it's not that they were being transphobic, it's that their brain did that little auto association thing, and they were just responding, and they put down, yes, sir, and I hate it. It bothers me so much, because I know that they just did it automatically, and they didn't notice, and their brain just did it. And I hate that kind of clocking, because even though they know, and even though I let them know, they still clocked me in a way that I don't like. And that is one of the major fears that I have, is even if it's a friend, just that little mistake, if you make it, it's not your fault. I get that brains are weird and funny that way. But it's one of my major fears, and it's one of the things that can absolutely tank my day. And, like, I don't blame you for it. Like I said, brains are weird. It's just one of those things that is a constant fear. And I guess the worst thing that can happen out of being clocked is someone who is being supportive correcting themselves the wrong way. Like, you've come across to them as femme. Someone has said something or misgendered you, and it's accidental, and then they correct to the wrong gender. And that, I think, is like my worst fear. I don't want that, because then I have to go, no, it's miss, or no, it's she, her. And I hate it. I hate that fear, but, like, it's there, and it's one of the things that I've already had to do once, and the part that makes me feel the worst isn't the act that it happened, it's the reaction. of both the person that made the mistake cluing in that I made a mistake, and the person who had it right correct then making the recorrection. And I hate that because I know that potentially makes them feel worse. And it's one of the things that sometimes makes me just shut up and not say anything and just grit my teeth and bear it. Because eerily enough, I guess it hurting me hurts less than them feeling bad that they made a mistake. Like, I don't know why that is, but it's just that notion. And sometimes I've just had enough out of my day and I just say it and I just let them know. Other times it's like I just want to feel small and gone and disappear from the world. And I just want to shrink into myself and just become this tiny thing that people can ignore because I don't want to say anything and I don't want to bring attention to the fact that I'm trans or that someone made a mistake. And like the thing is that like if this happened to a cis person, it would be very clear and obvious that like if someone was masc and very feminine presenting or feminine and very masc presenting and someone made that mistake, they would just let them know. Yeah, honestly, that's it. That is absolutely it, Joanna. I feel guilty for making other people feel guilty. I feel shitty for doing it. And I shouldn't, but I do. And it's just, I know, to wrap this back, I know that anyone who is cisgender that has this issue, it's an easy correction. It's just like, no, you had it right the first time. And it's fine. It's over. It's done. And it's just, it's done without a second thought. But for me, it's such a big thing, and I can't control that it affects me so much that some points I don't say anything. And the other thing that is hard is I know one of the major things that clocks me to a lot of people is my voice. And yet it is so hard to take the time to just train that, because I know that I can make progress by training. But that means I have to listen to myself. And it means that I have to hear this horrible voice that I hate so much. And I need to hear that, potentially, hear where I'm faltering, and fix it. And I know that fixing it would make me feel better. And it would make me less clockable, even though I've got other issues that need to be taken care of. That would definitely, like, still with a femme voice, still clock me. But the voice is one of the big things, and it's just, I have to hear it, and I have to listen to it, and I have to figure out where it's wrong. And it's funny because I have a very distinct memory as a kid getting very pissed off that my voice was dropping and actively training my voice to make it stop. And that back then it didn't bother me. It was just that I knew my voice could get there, and so I need to keep it there. I need to figure out how. And that was fine, but now it's like it's the other way around. I need to not be this thing. And the fact that I may hit that thing and I may hear it makes it next to impossible to train, but I know I need to. And I know that, like, there are many people out there, many trans people who will be like, voice training is amazing. It will help you. It's great. Just do it. And I know that they're saying that from a point of, I've succeeded this step, with all of the knowledge that succeeding that step took a heck of a lot of power, of just sheer will, that at the moment I don't have. And I'm working towards it. I'm trying. It's hard. I know I'll get there. It's just, it sucks. And passing as a woman, as undeniably female, it's not easy. And I know there are people out there who are not trans at all that have mastered the art of voice changing on their own for either jokes, D&D characters, online personalities, voice acting. They've done it. But it's like it has a much bigger impact to me than just being a joke or a character. It's going to be me, and I know I'm going to be happy. It's just I can't get there. It just I keep telling myself every day, I'm going to wake up in the morning, I'm going to feed the cat at 4:30 in the morning, I'm going to hop in front of my PC, I'm going to start up a video game, and I'm going to just read through the chat and pick the messages that I say, or that I write out, and I'm going to say them and then record them back, or use the voice meter app on my phone to keep my pitch between the, F3 and F4 vocal variants. I'm gonna, record and listen back and make tuning, and I'm gonna do all of this, and then I just get to it, and it's just dread. It is insurmountable dread that I'm gonna fail, that I'm gonna end up going low, that it's not gonna work. And that's, I guess, another one of the most, it's the biggest thing for me. And I've had this well before I realized I was trans. Well before I realized that I was trans. Like, I've been trans ever since I was a kid. I just didn't have the words for it. And it was not safe in the 90s to be trans or gay. The early 2000s were still pretty rough. The really early 2000s. It was more okay in like the last 3 years of high school to kind of come out. And at that point, I had severely repressed everything. But I'm going off tangent. I have an irrational fear of failure. And the fear makes me not try things, which makes me immediately fail at doing things. So, I wanted to do streaming and video recording all the way back in 2017, 2016, right after I'd come out of 90s were rough. Right after I'd come out of college and I had my associate's degree, I wanted to do streaming because there was just so many good games that over the course of going to university and college that I'd missed, and I wanted to go back over and play them and sort of show my friends that I was actually playing the games they bought me during that period, and it wasn't just Skyrim that had taken up my time. I wanted to show them that I was going through things, and I just feared failing as a streamer, as a YouTuber, as a content creator, that I just didn't do anything. And it's the same fear now that prevents me from doing voice training. This needs to be down a bit. But yeah, it's the same fear. It's the same hold up. And I finally was able to just tell myself that I need to document my transition because I need to show myself that I am changing. And yes, from my original videos to where I am now, my face has gotten rounder. I've started looking less like my dad and more like my sister. Slowly, it is getting there. I have noticed significant changes in the change of 2 milligrams of estradiol to 4 milligrams estradiol, and I am only just recently on 6 milligrams estradiol, which is another major thing that happened over the course of the couple weeks that I didn't record or didn't stream. My estrogen got increased, so I am on higher doses, and I haven't noticed really any physical changes yet. I'm imagining that's going to happen because the emotional changes has been a fucking roller coaster. It has been going from like, okay, I'm a little bit more emotional, things are fine, I just need to keep track of my emotions, to I have no control. I don't know. I am back in high school, going through puberty again. It's what it kind of feels like. There are just things that I want to do that are just sudden and spontaneous, in that they just show up and start to happen, and I want this thing, and then it's not like it goes away though. Like, see, I know, because I have pictures of me shaved before HRT, and I can tell you, there are changes. There are some things I dislike. Some things that I will never be able to change. I'm just gonna have to get used to it. But everything else is changing, and it's amazing. And I can tell you, the one thing that is absolutely helping me right now, that if I can ever share this to the world and more people can see this, it's do your fucking eyebrows. It's stupid, but my God, does it change everything. Just the tiniest thinning, even if it's off the top or especially underneath. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be neat. And I didn't believe that this was going to be a thing. And there are certain people that will know, that have told me over and over again, you should do it, it will change things. And I was like, there's no way. It's gonna, no, it does. If you don't have access to makeup, if you don't have the ability to put on foundation, to put on eyeliner, to do any makeup stuff at all, the one thing that you can do is eyebrows and hairstyling. It doesn't have to be long hair. It just has to be neat. Definitely long hair helps. But if you're someone who found out or has recently been able to get out and start experimenting and start being yourself, and you have short hair, there are things you can do. There are haircuts you can look up, and you can start sort of going for them in the interim. It might be a bit, but eyebrows is the one main thing. Definitely any skincare you can. Not necessarily saying that you have to go and buy skin creams. Just look up proper skincare and the simple things you can do, because oftentimes there's stuff that you can do. It doesn't require fancy creams. It doesn't require fancy anything, really. Like, it doesn't require special products. It's just simple things you can do that can help clear up your complexion a little bit. And those little things help. It all compounds and builds up on itself. And then next thing you know, you're looking a little bit better. But the other thing that has been happening to me specifically is HRT. I'm not going to lie. All of this is not looking more femme because of skincare stuff alone. This is also the effects of HRT. But you can make sizable changes early to come across more feminine. And this works in the reverse as well. There are things you can do to come across more masculine. And they're not big things, but they compound, and that compounding helps. Now, I'm not so sure about the mask side of things, but there are wonderful communities on Reddit that can help you out. Ask Transgender is one of them. Even just TRAA is really good for just posting a meme and then just reading the comments and watching the millions upon, I guess it's like thousands, of different people, or hundreds, that will just respond and give you pointers, or point you in the right direction, or get you where you need to start going. And that's kind of where I started figuring all of this out. Actually, arguably, Reddit is how my egg cracked. Yes. I hope that any personality changes I'm going through, and the way that I'm going to come out on the other side of this, which is absolutely going to be way less reserved. That's because I'm not like quietly contemplating very dark things. That's because now I'm just planning. Like, it's weird. The weirdest thing. It's like planning for the stupidest things. Like planning to get new t-shirts, planning to get female jeans, planning to get potentially skirts, planning to just go out and look a certain way. And like, part of me is absolutely scared for the summer, because that means I can't wear baggy clothes and still come across, femme. I can't use the poofiness to hide what's potentially not there. But on the other hand, there is enough there. That I might not need to worry. That also means, though, that at work, come summer, where things are going to be warm and I'm going to be wearing less, I'm going to not be able to I've been running the androgynous line a little bit, and it kind of helps, but taking off layers and being in just a t-shirt has given me the weirdest double takes that I've ever seen, of just, it's just been warm enough, like they turned up the heat too much, and I guess like inside the building it was like 28. Outside it was like -20, but like inside it was 28. And so it was like stupid hot. It was also the day that we had like 200 computers all running at once. But it was stupid hot, so I took off layers. And everyone that came up to talk to me did the whole eyes down, eyes up, eyes down, eyes up. And then kind of that slow frown, like, okay. It's like, yes. In 6+ months, I got noticeable boobs. Okay? Anyway, wait, you can hear my Discord notifications? Is that going off? Oh. Hold up. That is because, I didn't turn. This is the problem. Okay, so just so like everyone's aware, I have 2 Discord accounts, and I forget that the other one is even on. Like 90% of the time, I forget that it's a thing, and so I'm streaming here, and then you're like, we can hear your Discord notifications. And I'm like, no, you can't. Oh, shoot. Like, Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. I'm part of like 9 servers. I get pinged constantly. Which is something else that's just sort of been happening recently is, no, this is weird. There are servers I've been a part of for a very long time, and they've always been like LGBTQ friendly, which has always been nice. And it's just only recently that I've like come out. And when I came out, they were just like, "Oh, that's great, have fun." And it's like, wonderful, they're not going to be weird about it. But then I noticed that I've changed enough. I'm more of a more chaotic energy than I used to be. Oh, well, I can message you tons. I'm capable of messages. I was going to say something else, but I'm trying not to swear so much. But no, like, I become more of a chaotic energy, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing stupid things. I'm enjoying, I guess, annoying people in a good way. Like, not like getting on people's nerves. That's not a good way. But like poking people, specifically, going out of my way to bother someone, or I guess even just jump into banter. I'm finding that more people are just reacting to me, and I have discovered that I get added a lot more now. Like, I'll have, in a day, this never used to happen, I will have at least 5 pings from each server. And they're not pings like, oh, update at everyone. They're like, hey, Talia should be on this, or Talia needs to respond to this, or Talia would like this, or oh god, there's more of them, and then just tagging me. Like, it's just, I don't know. I thought this was an irrational fear. This is another irrational fear, since we're going on about this. I thought people were going to hate the fact that I was going to change at any way, because I figured that the people who knew me were going to be happy with the person that I was, and not happy about the person that I'm becoming, which is, I have a lot more energy now. I like doing things. I guess my own distractible energy can actually be put towards things now. And I always figured that people were going to hate that it was just going to be not me, and I was going to have people potentially lose me. But it has been the opposite effect, which is I get added a lot more. Literally today alone, I got added to another private server. Like, I have so many people that just want to talk or at me, and I had this idea in my head that everyone was going to hate it, that I was going to be disliked for it, and it's helped me let go. Like, just, I've always held myself back. I've always been, not wait and see, but you can't do that. I can't do X. I can't do Y. And regrettably, I've even put that on some people in my life, that doing X or Y is weird or unacceptable in some way. And maybe not even saying it, but just the way that I've reacted, because it was always the way that I felt, that I and other people had to act a certain way, that was what was socially acceptable. And what I have begun to realize is socially acceptable is basically limited to a few rules, which is basically don't yell or swear at kids or in front of kids. Don't talk about extremely perverted or lewd things loudly in public, and then barring that or talking about extremely gory or disgusting things, you can just do whatever the heck you want. And it's not like you have to be reserved. It's not like you have to be held back. It's not that you even need to be mature. Be childish. It's just, it's personality. And it's like I had this expectation that I had to be boring. I had to be, I don't even know. I had to be, lack of a better term, responsible. Like, I could have fun, but only to a certain degree. And now it's just, I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna do what I like. And part of that has been a realization through just doing streaming, and specifically turning down the difficulty on Doom. I don't care anymore. There was this thing that I had to challenge myself, that I had to be the best, and you know what? I can be terrible. I can be bad at video games. I can be bad at playing. I can get distracted. I can just do whatever. And it's gonna sound stupid because to you, or to a lot of you, it's gonna be like, well, that's obvious. But it's almost like having fun and enjoying yourself helps others have fun and enjoy themselves. Like, as long as you're not making fun or having fun against someone or like at someone's expense, as long as you're having fun, other people are more willing to, have fun with you. And hello, Alex. Nice to see you in chat. I'm Talia, by the way, if you haven't realized. I'm assuming you're Alex from the server, so I'm going off of that assumption and saying hi. If you're just someone new who's dropped in, this is how I'm choosing to document my transition. I am 6 months on HRT and deciding to do talking and video gaming because I have like 120 video games I've never played. Like, I have either I've never played through and was so depressed I don't remember playing them, or started them and never finished. Okay. Hello. Is me. Actually, in a moment here, we're gonna see if we can finish off Doom, because I'm gonna say this. Like, I had the idea that like I'm gonna play Doom, I'll get Doom 2020 and play that. Honestly, after this, I'm done. Doom is a great game. It frustrates me. I don't really like being frustrated. I don't mind things being hard, but it's like, I think my problem with Doom is it's She-Ra. Yes. Okay. But I hate the story of Doom. I almost kind of wish that there wasn't a story. Like, I don't mind them literally just throwing levels down and being like, I guess it's the deeper story. Like, I don't mind them just throwing levels down and being like, you wake up and you're just killing demons and your whole goal is to just stop the demons. And that's fine. But then it has this whole underarching story, and it's like, I don't care. I don't want to have this be, oh, well, yeah, go eat, have fun. Like, I'm gonna be here until potentially 9 p.m. my time. So that's, oh shoot, it's gonna be in an hour. I have talked far too long. I am going to start that and play a bit. But I don't know, I'm not enjoying the story. And I kind of hate that it interrupts the flow of killing things. Like, if I'm gonna play a shooting game, don't interrupt me with bits of story. Just throw me at the next thing, and I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna shoot it. That's all I'm there for. If we're talking like a more adventurous game, where there's like exploration, and it's not just like kind of like an on-rails sort of not really shooter. If it's something more open world, throw story at me. I want to know what's going on. I want to know all of the little things. But if it's a game about shooting things and using different weapons to shoot things and killing things in the most gory way possible, that's all I want to do. Don't shove story at me. I don't care at that point. I'm there to shoot. I'm there to rip and tear. Don't care about anything else. Like, there are like little bits of story that like I would care about that don't need to be really in depth. Just little things that would make me be like, okay, yeah, this person is gonna die, like, or little things like that. I don't particularly care though about the deeper story, about this whole thing about the Doomslayer. I just figured, my understanding of Doom before this was that Doom was just, the Doom guy was just some Marine or some soldier that was remarkably good at killing things and killed a lot of things, and there was no special abilities or powers. That was not my understanding, and so that has basically been the only thing anyone has ever really told me about the game. Like, as I've seen other people play the earlier versions of Doom, I've never played them myself, and I've only ever seen it in passing, but they always just said, oh, he's just some soldier dude. Like, and so I went in with that idea, and all of a sudden there's this deeper story, and it's like, okay, well, the whole Chosen One thing is just, it's overplayed. If this is what this game has always been about, then fine, but it doesn't make me want to continue playing the rest of it, because I just like the idea of, I don't know, regular soldier person, average guy is just really good at killing and just doesn't care and may have their own motivations, but there's a deeper story there, and it's kind of pulling me from the whole shooting thing. So, that said, I still refuse not to finish the game to get to the end. I don't care necessarily about 100% completing it. I mean, like, it's in my nature to just try. Ooh. Lost a bit of frames there. So, I'm going to play the game, and probably going to, because I can't use other words, commentate on the things I don't like in the process of playing the game, or just commenting how I really want X thing to stop, doing X thing. But man, I started off today thinking that all I was gonna do was pop on stream and apologize for not streaming, and just let you know that, like, I've got a few irrational fears. One of them is mirrors, and it prevents me sometimes from recording or streaming because I just suddenly don't feel up to it. Like, I'll make plans in the morning and it's like, I should stream today, it'll be great, I'll go to work, things will be hard, I can come back, I can, take an hour, and then I can stream, and I can talk to the people that I like, and I can play these games that I like, and I'll just, like, catch my reflection in a mirror, or someone will say something, or I'll get misgendered, and all of a sudden it's like, well, playing another video game, or sitting on the couch playing Switch sounds absolutely wonderful, and you're doing that thing again. There we go. my headset, not my headset's broken. I've dropped my Yeti one too many times, so now it's being finicky. And if you're wondering why I've dropped my Yeti, I've wrapped my cables for my headset around the Yeti because it's the best way that I can to keep all of it contained and not a mess on my desk. Unfortunately, I am the world's biggest idiot, and I like to walk away with, while trying to keep my headphones on. And one too many times that has yoinked the Yeti straight off the table and onto the floor. And it hasn't broken the Yeti, in the sense that the mic still works, but running audio through it has become a bit hard. And I could probably stick it into my system, but the thing is the Yeti has better sound quality than what my system can output at the moment. And so, even though the Yeti is kind of playing with my sound system a little bit, I'm still gonna use it, because higher definition. Oh god, I love that. That's so sweet. Okay, we're just gonna continue on. Oh, and I promise that I will be editing video soon. I was thinking about doing a slow release. I'm just gonna edit all of the videos that I can and just mass release them as they're finished. Largely because we're doing these streams now, and I kind of want to do highlight videos, but that's gonna be finding the time, and potentially just finding the time in the morning, if I can, because I know that, like, after work, if I'm not streaming to play video games, there is no way in heck that I am going to stream, or sorry, edit video after work. Streaming's fine. I get to play video games. I get to do this wonderful thing that I like, which is playing video games, and I also get to stream and hopefully have you guys all enjoy yourselves, which is great. And that's another thing that I enjoy. But editing video, and I've mentioned this before, content creators, even if they have like 5 views on a video, the amount of effort to just produce that video, even if it's just making basic cuts, is so much work. Like, there is a reason editors get, or should get, paid a lot for what they do. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's a huge investment of time just to go through and edit things and cut things out. And transitions and video effects. Oh, like, it's just a lot. That said, we are continuing. It's just, when I thought, like, I was in a video edit, I thought I was going to do cuts, and that it would be, you know, as long as the video is recording. So if it's a 3-hour recording, I'd be doing 3 hours of video editing, and that would be fine. But editing is a rabbit hole. You start editing, and you're like, okay, 3 hours have passed, and I've cut everything. And you go back in and you add effects. And then you're like, well, this part looks campy now, so I'm going to go and change that. Or I'm going to bring something else back. And it's just, it turns into like 6-7 hours of editing for a video that's like 30 minutes long or like 45 minutes. It's a good 45 minutes, but it's a lot of work. Oh. Alright, shotgun. I don't know where I am. Don't know what I'm doing. I have apparently completed all of the challenges. What was this? Where am I even going?
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
Well, what are you asking of me? Okay, well, I forget where we were. What was I even doing? Okay, those are things. Can't go through that door and need to go through that door. Well, I've been everywhere. I've killed all of the things. Where's the yellow card? Where is... Go to the Advanced Research Complex. Retrieve yellow. Okay, so retrieve yellow access key. So you're...
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
Didn't I have yellow security clearance? I distinctly remember having yellow security clearance at the start of the game. Can I just go around? Oh. I hate this one thing. Oh, I'm taking your face. Alright, well, I know the rest of this. I'm taking that. Nice. Oh my. Let's go. I have just completely... Okay. I will see you later. I need to get through this. So much better games to play. Just go. Okay, so there was a way around. Something. Oh, you're gonna be alive. You're not alive?
You cannot send a team in to retrieve it. I am the head of this corporation. All your work and discoveries here belong to me. He was mine before you even found him.
Oh. So I get it. You're a huge jerk. No freaking surprise. And she's just doing something horribly shitty to get back at you. That is... I mean, let's be real. You're both corporate dicks. Ooh, I can jump down. Why not? Awesome. So I had to go up.
Access granted.
What do I got? Plasma rifle, assault rifle, super shotgun. Was I like doing something specific with any of these? Like, I needed points, but okay. Okay. Both of you have those. Okay. Kill multiple demons with a super shotgun blast 30 times. Just demons. Doesn't need to be specific. It's not like, well, that's just it being that. Okay. I'm not even touching that just yet. Superheated rounds. Stun bomb. Haven't touched any of those. I have touched. Oh no, I haven't touched. Haven't touched that. That doesn't have any unlocks. Haven't touched that yet. Completely done the pistol, which is the one weapon I never used, but I was always like, I need a solid plan B option. And I have never needed to step beyond plan A. Ooh, I can rip you open. Oh. Oh. Smoke there. There. Don't like you. Don't do that to me.
UAC tramline ready for departure. Please be seated. The tram is now ready to depart. The UAC's Advanced Research Complex will be our final destination.
Yay. Awesome. I did not do any of those. I don't know what a revenant is. Found none secrets. We're good. Oh, missed Argent cells? Whatever. Oh, did I hit exit? Oh, I hit exit. Well, it's a good thing we can just hit continue. I am dumb. I have absolutely split my lip multiple times today. And it sucks because it means that I can't open my mouth too far. So eating has become a problem. And I very much dislike that. Brighter tomorrow. Is it brighter because of the flash of gunpowder? The smell of bullets?
Now approaching UAC Advanced Research Complex.
It's time we meet in person. My office is on the second floor of this facility.
You're gonna bring a homicidal maniac. Like, no offense, but I am... Sorry, I forgot where I was going with this. I'm not exactly completely good at the whole multi-track mind thing. Like, no offense to Doom Guy, but Doom Guy is absolutely just crazy. And anyone who's like, I've done this horrible thing and released demons on Earth, and then goes, we should meet, does not have the entire...
The UAC needs your faith.
Doesn't have everything together. You brought a... Can I just keep doing that to you?
Welcome to the UAC.
Can I?
Built on sweat and dreams.
You suck so much. Thank you. I should have used the chainsaw. What are even the level challenges? Find 2 collectibles, probably not gonna happen. Interact with 2 trial rune stones. Let's not put too much expectation on that. Perform... What is a screw top glory kill? You ask too much.
This vast state.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Take. Gross. Okay. Well, at least he flushed. Or they flushed. Whatever. I swear. Oh, hey, look, it's someone's head. It's beautiful. I don't know why. It's just like... it's just the idea that I can make it flush. I don't know, it just entertained me for some stupid reason. I'm absolutely the person who would turn on all these things. Ugh. Touch the screen. Touch the screen. Touch. You're too busy growling into the universe. Okay, I get to kill. This is the best! Space mine. Ooh, Argent Energy.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Like, if this isn't gore shadowing, I don't know what is. Hey, let's take a major upgrade right in the palm of your hands. Okay, so. Could do health. Could do armor. Could do ammo. Let's do ammo. Let's make the smart decision for once. Let's give us more shooty. Ooh. Hey. Oh, this is beautiful. Here, just hold on to that for me. You just eat shit. Awesome. Oh, I missed. Here, come a little closer. There we go. It's just too much fun. mean area lockdown in effect? Let me... Fine. Clear. Stupid.
Look upon the faces of these extraordinary men and women. These are the best.
Stop. You got. You're just taking your face. You're annoying. You're the worst. Cool. What the? Can you stop? Like. Yeah, there we go.
We are not advancing enough applicants, and our faith is nothing without believers. We cannot conduct our work without them.
And what kind of work is it that you're doing, Olivia? I haven't seen a report from your team in months now, have I? Can I trust that you can maintain your distance and control of the situation?
Of course. I believe in our work, but in order to make progress, we will have to make even greater sacrifices.
This isn't progress, it's madness. The board understands the peculiar nature of your work, and no one is in the dark on what those sacrifices mean to mankind. But your judgment is no longer considered sound.
Huh. So you're a dick. She became a cultist. Which is functionally, I don't know.
A world of power, born again of fire. Their unquestioning work and devotion has earned them a place in our lives.
Can I enter you yet? Like, you look interactable, but you're not interactable. Okay. I'm getting distracted, doing stupid things.
The true power of
Whoa.
Argent energy, under the stewardship of the UAC, will drive us into the next age of mankind.
Can't go that way, gotta go this way, or do I, because this is this thing. Awesome. Does this mean I can go back?
Welcome to the UAC Advanced Research Complex.
Or are you still gonna be a raging jerk? Hi, there's a mini-map with my name on it, and you're in the way. Oh, why don't you eat it? Taking your face, taking your armor. That's right, I have that ruined. This is a big room. Nice wall paintings. Ooh, what's underneath? What's this? This is too dark. I can't... I've kind of lost where I am, in a sense. Just eating armor. Taking that. Whoa. Thank you for your armor. Your gift has been... Here it is. Out, feed you your own heart, and boom. Taking that. Can you just eat it? Oh my goodness. Taking that, shoving it down your throat. Make you eat it. Get up. There are angry people. Head. Okay, I need to like remember to just keep speaking. My friend. Oh. Oh my goodness. Screw you. Taking that, thank you. You know what? Just give me a second. I'm getting it. Just gonna waste this. Because I'm bored. Die, I hate you so much. Gonna take that. Come on, where are you? Where are you? You running around like you think that's fun? Taking you out. You. Armor. More armor.
Demonic presence eliminated.
Aw, I was just getting
Lockdown
started.
disengaged.
Chain gun still has some ammo. Keep forgetting that you exist. And I keep trying to get to you and keep forgetting. I also forget that this thing exists. Okie dokes. Ooh, gonna take more of this. Yes. Yes. Don't know if that's... Oh, so the heavy assault and the chain gun, excuse me, share ammo. So that means that the Gauss cannon and the plasma rifle also share ammo. Oh, I am the world's biggest idiot. Okay, see, that makes more sense. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't make more sense. I'd kind of expect them to have like different ammo types, but I kind of appreciate the fact that they don't. It's just good to know now. I can be like, okay, so I need to connect green things as I'm shooting the big gun. Arguably, it is more hilarious that they are like the upgraded versions. See, because I can take chain gun ammo, and the chain gun, you'd be like, it's 144. And I take this one, and it's like, boom, 180, full. Meanwhile, we're still sitting at a ludicrous amount. I could also refill by actually using the chainsaw more often. Which I don't. Ooh, that's a rocket. That means that the next weapon that we get is uses rockets for something. Has to. Hi.
Do not be alarmed by the system update. It is a prototype of our interdimensional tether. A means for me to pull you back from hell. I'm sorry for the jolt, but I didn't think you'd allow its installation voluntarily. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I have supplies in my office. This way, please.
Yeah, you go ahead and lead. I'm gonna go and check doors. Because there was a door. It's down here. It's also red. And I'm assuming...
Welcome, Dr. Hayden.
You're not gonna let me go
Take
back.
whatever supplies you need.
Neat. I am doing my best to ignore that you exist. Not because I dislike you. I do dislike you. I do want to, like, saw you in half with a chainsaw. And I know that maybe you're the good guy in all this. But honestly, I just want to kill you. Maybe that makes me a bad person. But on the same level, everything I've seen so far has largely been exclusively yours and Olivia's faults. And you have taken, like, none responsibility besides saying, I take full responsibility for the actions that led to... It doesn't matter if you take, in quotations, full responsibility. You still got people killed. You've justified it repetitively as it's for the betterment of humanity, which is the classic line that any horrible, villainous type person has always used. That the sacrificing of even just a single individual is worth the lives of... is like worth what you gain from it. No. The answer is no. There should always be, or is always, a better way forward. And I understand that in certain situations, especially when it comes to, like, I guess certain military level things, yes. Sometimes the better way forward takes too long and you have to take the short path, and fine. But you're not military, and you're just a corporate dick. So the fact that you got people killed and took the short path because you suck means I just want to kill you. Taking all of you. Gonna take that health. Kinda can't take any more of that. All of you is coming in with me. Taking shotgun.
The destruction of the Argent Tower is devastating. But I am committed to helping you close the portal. All of our work and understanding of their world is derived from the inscriptions on a large stone artifact we pulled from Hell in the earliest days of the program. We call it the Helix Stone. It is our most closely guarded asset. Olivia was obsessed with it. From it, we learned how to manipulate Hell's energy, bend it to our will, take advantage of their resources. It also led us to you. The Helix Stone showed us how to harness the power of the well. I believe it will show you how to shut it down. For years, Olivia has kept the Helix in her private office in the Lazarus Labs, which is only accessible through a secure elevator from the Advanced Research Complex across the chasm. Your affinity for guns is apparent. I'm confident you'll find something useful there as well. The service elevator is at the end of the hall.
Can I shoot you? Oh my god. Corpo, jerk. Taking that. Okay, wait, here's the thing. Out of the entire facility that we've been, the one door I couldn't reach was this one. But now I can't go back. Can I go back? Is going back just going forward? Am I able to come back to this? Can I go back up? Can we try something here? Like, I know it's stupid, but the door was right there. I should be able to access it. Oh, give me 1 second. Yeah. Anyone else getting those weird posts in chat? I seem to be getting people who are just coming in. Oh, you made it so I can't go back! Oh, you suck. Ugh. Okay. I just need to check something real quick. Yeah. I swear, I'm like, I just need to get through these games. Yeah, you're down. I want you. Okay, so I got a Praetor point. I don't know if that puts me. Oh, I don't care. I got 4. What was I trying to do? Scanning ability? Full view? Sure. Great. Okay. So full view. And now we've got full dexterity. So now the only thing that we can do charge duration of equipment, which I guess would be nice. Guess we'll start this one, because then the other one is only 2, and that's kind of a nice one to have, because then it kind of turns all power-ups into healing items, which I know doesn't make the power-ups. Wait, I'm confused. Didn't I come out of this? What's going on here? Why are there more than one? Immediately going through there. Okay. Let's take care of get rid of this door here. Taking out you, putting that in. There we go. You. Wait, hold up. I'm doing this wrong. Okay, I was like, what is that sound? Okay. So, those are still unlocked. Security fields. We can continue. Oh, hey! That was surprising. Question. I need to jump down there. Eat me. I want this. Because I can see them, might as well go for them. I want more armor. Alright. I have a feeling that going in there is a bad idea. You just have the weirdest noises. This all works. Yep, but I do know there's one of these annoying trials through this airlock. I trust nothing. Okay. Max. Found. Can't leave. Okay. Let's see. Oh, 3 seconds following every kill. Oh, geez. Well, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Okay, well, when they all run at you... Fine. Okay. Oh. Yay, we're done that. Okay. Can I exit out this window? No? Or door, window, same thing. Egress of some variety. I need ammunition. I need to chainsaw something. Ugh. You're a lot obnoxious and I hate you. Reminder to use more things. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, did I miss something? No. I need to go up, over, and then down. Okie dokes. I totally missed stuff out here. I don't care. Yeah. Does the body come back down? Please tell me the body falls. Lame. That would have been such a funny thing to add. Whoa. Okay. So the only thing that we can do is one of these. Do gyrating motor. Yes. And back to our friend, the super shotgun. That was it? Just that? Through all that heartache? To miss armor? Is that one of the, that better be one of the secrets? Yeah, it's one of the secrets. Okay. Just can't get it. Yeah. Oh, that kind of got me a little bit. Yeah, totally missed 2 secrets. Do not care. Also missed whatever was in here. I care more about this than I do about the rest. I'm just kind of angry that it didn't let me get in there. I need that. That, I think, actually gives me... No, it gives me 1. I need another. And it would have been the other one. But no. No. You have to hate me. And dislike everything that I represent. Despite the fact that I have been nothing but kind. Okay. Just dislike me.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Have you heard of shotgun? You are a big boy. Can I... Nah. There we go. Take in your face.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
I think it's like 7? 6. Wait, am I going in the right room?
Teleportation research and cybernetic augmentation.
Ooh, fancy words for I don't care. Alright, hold on. Hellwave. Demon-possessed bodies. Thank you. Whoa.
And is considered humanity's brain trust.
Do I need parts for this? Do I make a big, huge laser? Please tell me I make a big, huge laser. Okay.
Retinal scan failed. Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
The ARC is the birthplace of several breakthrough fields, including BFG development, teleportation research.
Oh. You two are the worst. I'll take that. Get that. Just, I don't know what the BFG is. Okay. Fine. Something to do in here. You're asking a lot for a person who has. Ooh.
The ARC is the birthplace of several breakthrough fields, including BFG development.
You're supposed to have. Oh, you had something. Okay. Is there? Oh, there is. Do this backwards. alive? No, touch yourself. Good. Ooh, quartz, flashy. I sure do hope there wasn't another area. Oh, okay, it's just anyone else in here? Just you? Are you the only one? That is lame. Take that. Okay, so I need to do something. Maybe.
Retinal scan failed. Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
Well, where do I go? Like, you're like... stuff required. Like, evidently I need that. And you're like, oh, security clearance required. What does this do? What do I need to shove into this hole? Can we rotate you? Let's just do the stupid thing. Kill me. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Okay, so what do I do? Like, this is like puzzle solving. It's not my strong suit.
This bastion of advanced thoughts attracts the brightest minds in the scientific community and is considered human.
Retinal scan failed. Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
Where do I go?
The ARC is the birthplace of several breakthrough fields. Gene development, teleportation.
Don't get it. What am I supposed to do? Access the Lazarus elevator. Where's the Lazarus elevator?
Advanced thoughts attracts the brightest minds in the scientific community and is considered humanity's brain trust. Weaponizing demons.
I don't know what I'm doing. It says that I need it. And then it like tells me to go to the thing for the elevator. Then I don't see it. The only thing I haven't done is gone into the back corner. Like...
Weaponizing demons.
What do I need to do? I am trying to figure this out. I really am. I'm just an idiot. Doesn't know what to do. Like, this room seems special. All of this seems important.
This bastion of advanced thoughts attracts the brightest minds in the scientific community and is considered weaponizing demons. attracts the brightest minds in the scientific community and is considered humanity's brain trust.
Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Ugh, I'm so lost. That's not how... Okay, that tells me I need a yellow security clearance. I can't have yellow security clearance. This fires the thing, which looks cool, but I imagine it has to serve a purpose. And then it spins, and that's it. I don't get what's going on here.
This bastion of advanced thoughts attracts the brightest minds.
Do I just freaking hit you? Like, what do I need to do? Can't hit it. Need in. How? It's not a way to break in. Because otherwise it would say it's just there, but there's no way to continue. And like, no offense, the only way to continue would be this. But it's the only thing I can't jump up into. Like what? Do I need to crouch, jump inside? Is like the card in one of these? Am I dumb? Am I missing the world's obvious hint? I don't know. All I know is how to shoot things. And climb. And double jump. And what? What do I do?
This bastion of advanced thoughts attracts the brightest minds.
Okay, BFG. Huge gun. Really one.
For a brighter tomorrow.
But I'm also just looking for a way to continue. So you're like, you need this. And it's like, yellow security clearance required.
Retinal scan failed. Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
Okay, but then question, how do I leave? Like, we were already up there and there was nothing. How do I leave? Let me out. No, can't go that way. This is just a room with a bunch of fancy lighting showing me.
ever see is the
Okay.
Access granted. Hello, Dr. Peter. Biometric mismatch detected. Scanning. Unauthorized personnel confirmed. Expulsion to commence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activating laser security system.
Do I just wait? I see. The point is to be impatient. Please be unlimited ammo. Please be unlimited ammo. Please be unlimited ammo. Okay. It has 3. Okay. Save for bosses and things that really need killing.
All personnel, please proceed to the Lazarus building. Do not break the double time.
Beautiful.
All personnel, please proceed to the Lazarus elevator.
Secrets. Count 8. Use a pistol. Okay. I'm good at this. It's something stupid, but we all know what it stands for. Okay. It's just do what I was doing at the start of the game when I was playing really on the really hard mode. And that is just shoot and spam punch. That's all I did. Okay. I need to, like, commentate more. I'm filling up the tea. Give me a sec. I need more power. And that power comes from tea, apparently. I am a tea-powered gremlin. Okay. Awesome. Not using it, though. I rather like the armor increase. Look at that. There's no need for that. Can't go back that way. This one didn't open. I'm wondering what else we missed, because I'm still super choked up about the fact that we missed that. Yep. Tactical use of explosions. I love it. It was like, oh, look, everything's fine. And then it's like, oh, wait, no.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Elevator locked, huh? Kills, let's be real. Boom, boom.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
What are you? Okie dokes. Well, I need more armor anyways, because I didn't take you. Need help. There is so much more stuff to grab, because I need all of the ammunition I can get, because I keep... See, shotgun. And you don't open. And that's pretty much it. Okay.
Alert. Lazarus service elevator now arriving. Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Taking your face. Thank you.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Fantastic. Still angry that I missed. That's fine. Okay, that's the end of that level. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, because... it's so horrible. And I will see you all next time. Here, we're just gonna save and exit. Oop, there we go. There we go. Gonna hit escape. Gonna go yes. There we go. Okay, well, it was nice for all of you who joined to join. Normally this is Mondays. I know at one point I said that my schedule was going to change, but apparently that's not happening. So here, let me just come back to this. Hi. I know I said that my schedule was going to change, and that was supposed to happen, but then all of a sudden it didn't happen at all. Yeah, turns out we're going to be doing these still Mondays. That said, I'm hopefully going to be doing some editing soon, so hopefully we can get out of that, but we'll see. Other than that, I wish you guys all a good night. Stay safe out there. Even though I know governments around the world are relaxing COVID restrictions, that doesn't necessarily mean that COVID is completely gone. So still be careful. All of you are important, even if you don't think it. And I know I'm a hypocrite for saying that, but it's there. That said, I will see you all next time.